Hey everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video, and this game, gonna give it my initial impressions. Still early on, we're not even a week into the soft launch, but I wanted to put something out there. A lot of questions getting asked, and I really want to kind of share where I'm at with the game, you know, what I think is good, what I think is potentially of concern, just give you my initial impression and where I'm at. So appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link. You know, like if you want to help, hammer down that like button if you want to help the YouTube algorithm, all that kind of stuff. Subscribe, etc. We got a giveaway coming on. I'll talk about that later in the video. And yeah, let's go check out this game and see what my thoughts are.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, so first off, you know, look, this game is fun as all heck, to my mind. It is the MMO that I've been looking for a long time. You can always help me. My kids can come and talk to me, you know, whenever I'm, you know, sitting here, maybe not in a boss fight per se, but here, come here, sit on this leg, you cute little girl, you. But they, you know, they come and, you know, it's fine. So look, there are different components of the game where it's kind of like, you know, that you can go do things. It's a lot of questing right now, early on, which to me, it's an MMO. I expect that in an MMO. So if you're just looking to like immediately do something and get into PvP and, you know, okay, yeah, I mean, I guess I could go do PvP things, but it's not gonna do anything right away. So I'm definitely enjoying that aspect of it. I don't mind it, you know, and you can go through these zones where you can even see, like, you've got all these quests in this zone, right? All right, so I'm gonna go do my quests. I like the story. This is my first time going through. There's some bosses that you could see over off to the side here. See this thing? It's saying, oh, there's a boss in the area. So I could be like, all right, where's this boss? It's this Ubernaut guy. So if I wanted to go fight him, I could try to get there in time. Now, I'm not necessarily going to try to do that, but, you know, and I could sit here and click the map and it helps me walk to where I want to go. So there is a lot of that early on in the game. But again, it is an MMO. I fully expect to have to deal with those type of things. A lot of talk about autoing. I actually don't like that idea. Like, you can do some autoing up to about level 20, maybe.
Daddy,
you know, that's okay. I'm gonna get them later. But that's about as much as I really want to auto. As you get later in the game, you really want to not auto stuff. I mean, you want to get to the point where it's like, okay, you know, you focus in on what you're doing. More importantly on that, you want to actually use your abilities and learn the abilities, right? So it's kind of like, if I'm just autoing everything, then you don't learn how to play the character, and at some point that is going to matter. So you can actually have to see, you know, how the character plays, understand the abilities. There's a bunch of abilities in. Yeah, sweetie, what's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Why do you only have one power now?
Well, we'll get some more soon, I promise. And actually, that's what I'm going to look at right now. I wanted to actually show them this. So, you know, as you see all of these different abilities, uh-oh, a slide got shown to the kids, so now they're running off. She clearly is not as impressed with this game as I am. Bye. So, you know, I've got all of these different abilities, right, that you can scroll through here. And I know most of you guys already know this. Some of you may not. On top of that, see this ability here that's kicking them up? I go to them, I kick them up, boom, boom, and they get knocked down. Now, I could actually step down to this one, which is just that, which is just a kick. Now, in that one, it's like, all right, you know, maybe that's, you're never going to do that. But some of the other abilities, you actually might have a situation where, you know, you want this. So like, here's what I've got now. I could grapple, pull them towards me, or I might want the one it changes to, where it's just that. So you won't learn these abilities unless you actually take the time to go through and play it. If you auto everything, you're not going to learn these things. So I encourage everybody to look. It's fine to auto a little bit. I don't think you should auto a ton. So on top of, so anyway, fun AF. It's awesome. I also like that it's meant to play with friends and people. So like, I can go to this spot, get on these missions, and I started pairing up with random people. This guy right here. All right, so maybe I pair up with him. You know, we're doing the same thing. Hey, click, invite to party. All right, my alliance mates. Hey, who's doing some blitzes? Who's doing some raids? Let's go do some stuff. I absolutely love that. And you know, one of the big things that I really like, especially for all you MSFers out there, I don't have to set any timers. I have no timers set through my day for this game. None. And I can tell you, honestly, like that is one of the biggest things that I love about the game right now is I don't have timers, right? So, and on top of that, I currently, we'll see how the game evolves, don't have a set time that I have to be on the game for the start of war, for arena payout, for a raid to start, whatever. It's just, I play when I can play. And that's what I like about the game. That's actually why I liked Strike Force to start with, is I was like, oh, I just play once in the morning, once at lunch, and then once at sometime at night. It was 3 times a day. It didn't feel too intrusive, and then everything changed. And I was like, this is too much, right? So I still play MSF. I still plan to play MSF, as you know, I might tone it down a little bit because this game is way more fun to me, but we'll see. So, and I do want to make, not that my wife is ever going to watch this, but I'm sorry that arena payout is always, you know, around nighttime, and it drives you nuts when those timers go off. So maybe this game frees me of that, right? All right, so the next is, and I mentioned this already, the questing, the MMO questing, which is what I'm doing right now. I like this personally. If you like any MMO, if you're into MMOs, you're used to this. You're looking for this. Some people might not. So if you absolutely hate questing and seeing storylines, this game might not be for you, but if you do like PvP battles, I would say maybe it still has the opportunity for you where you just fly through the story, but you actually just get to that kind of end game point and say, all right, now I'm going to PvP people, and that's all I really cared about anyway. The game still could be for you, and I encourage you to at least try it out if that's the case. The other thing that I'll say is this game, and this could be a positive or a negative actually, is this game encourages you to level alts. A lot of MMOs, you could pick one and that's it. You might never touch an alt the entire game, right? This game, it really doesn't allow you to do that. You really do need to expand your roster. I do not know how wide yet. I've only got a couple characters up and I haven't run into problems with this yet. But I could see where for some people, they don't like that. They don't want to level alts. They might not be interested in that. Again, this is subjective, so I'm not going to dive into it other than to say that I don't mind it. It's something for me that I could see being fun because I can do it at my own pace. And I like that. The other part of this too, what I did with Black Widow is I got Captain Marvel up to level 30. And then I went in and did my Black Widow story, got her done, and then I just clicked auto, and then whenever I walked by my computer or was around, I just clicked the quest button to go to the next one. Because you can't just auto through quests. You can auto farm mobs, and that's fine, and get a bunch of random, like, drops that aren't, you know, more than likely pretty much trash, but you're not going to auto through all the quests and just all of a sudden be like level 50 or something like that. You can't do that. So because there's that auto feature on there, it makes that part where it's, you know, a little bit easier. The squad power that I was talking about here is, you see it right here, squad rank. So I've got this squad rank and that goes up based on what my other characters are. I can get these, and I forget exactly what it's called. You get these little books and all this kind of stuff, to bring that up. And you do need that to be a little bit stronger. So anyway, you decide on your own if you think that's interesting or not. I personally like it. The next part, I've already mentioned this a little bit, story. I love story. I am encouraging and liking stories. The encouragement part is for you to go through it the first time, actually reading the story, seeing the story. A lot of people don't do that, especially people who are just trying to get to the end game right away. I don't know. I'm the type that's like, you know, look, sit down and like enjoy, like lay down in the blanket, stare up at the clouds, you know, just watch the wind blow through the trees, you know, enjoy life, right? It's a journey. I want to enjoy my journey in this game. I'm not necessarily trying to rush to 100. So read the story, see the story. Sometimes it helps you invest in the game a little bit more. And they clearly did a really good job with this story. So I absolutely encourage that. And like I mentioned, auto mode for alts, that's fine. It's mindless farms, no big deal. I already mentioned the avoiding the auto, so you learn the character's moves in the skill set. I think that is really critical. That's just one of those points. Again, I'm not gonna elaborate on that more. I kind of touched it, but It will help with PvP a lot more later because you don't want to learn those moves when you're in PvP. You want to think about the moves you've got, set them up in an order that makes sense to you, and then go into PvP to include your MMR, your matchmaking, ranking, or whatever it's called. So the other part is there's a lot of game modes in this already, and it's just starting away. So like, you know, there's arena, which I haven't unlocked yet. So you can see these 3 different arena modes. There's operations, which again, I haven't even unlocked all of these yet. But I can go into, this is for you MSFers. This is not what you think about, but I've got Blitz. I can go in here and I can just, I got to do these 3 before the end of the day. Again, I didn't have to be on at any time to do these. I can just do these before reset, which I've got 3.5 hours to do. And I'm going to do it after I shoot this video. I'm going to go live stream and get these done. So that's one thing. And again, it's just going through a little level and beating the boss with 3 other people. Cool. It's super easy. It's easy to do with pug groups. Most wanted. This one, you go find these people and you kill them. All right, it's a small little mission. That's not really anything crazy. And then you get these special ops where and this kind of rotates where you do a different thing. It can be tough depending on what you're doing. But again, it's kind of some fun game modes. And then Battle Challenge and Raid are also out there too. So a lot of different game modes. I'm really digging it. I don't know. It gives me options to do things outside of my questing. The other part, and again, this part could be a positive or a negative depending on how you view the game. But there's a lot of way to build power. So obviously with your hero, you know, you get your skills, right? You rank up these skills and eventually these do get pretty expensive. But that is one way to make your character stronger. You got these Omega cards. These are just comic books you essentially collect and they get you different stats, right? And there's different drops, different colors, the ranks, the rarity, all that kind of different things. What else do we got in here? Enhanced potential. So each character has these potential icons that you can get. I don't mind that either. It's just something to get and it gives you more stats. There are a bunch of things to farm, but again, it's a different way for me to focus my character to get them a little bit stronger.
Welcome back, Daddy.
Welcome back. So that's enhanced potential. And then again, I already mentioned the squad rank, which you can get. Let's see, where is it here? Squad info. You can write, you do your levels. You get your squad power, where you get these cards as well, and you rank and increase stats there. I'm sure I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, and then you've got your gear by itself, right? So you know you've got your gear here, where it's like, you got the battle badges and the costumes. It might feel overwhelming at first, like, oh my gosh, hold on a sec. Yeah, what was you like Black Widow and the neon? It's cool, right? And so as you go through these, you do get them a little bit stronger. And look, I'm just playing. I'm not getting crazy with it, and I'm still following through on this pretty. Do it pretty quickly. So those different ways to level. Again, there's managed cores and specialization. That stuff's gonna pop up later. The specialization's more like kind of like a tree and giving specific traits and skills to stuff. Oh, look at this. Red Skull's coming soon. So what am I going to do? Absolutely going to go to Red Skull. And that's a prime boss. That's one of the things I didn't even mention. So this is giving me the opportunity to go beat Red Skull. And this is one of the things that you get in your activity log, where if you come here, activity log, what do I need? Hydra Empire, villain log, where's Red Skull? Or I'm sorry, most wanted. Red Skull, I need to beat him 10 times. Like, you bet your butt I'm going to go try to find him every time he pops up. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to fight Red Skull here shortly. You can see everybody's running to go get him. Look at all these people. Let's go get Red Skull. Let's go get Red Skull. He's about to come out, right? So here's this portal. Everyone's going to sit here and wait. And we're going to all fight Red Skull. So, look, that's all I really got on this.
Dad, go.
Thank you, sweetie.
Go, Dad.
So, look, I very much enjoy this game. There is endless potential in it.
Go to the portal.
No, I'm waiting for Red Skull to come out, and then we'll get him. Okay, so look, there can be expansions here. That's right. We're gonna.
Why his name is Red?
I don't know. It's Red Skull though, right? So there's gonna be endless potential expansions on this thing. You know, I'm pretty excited about it. I think it could be absolutely good. And I don't know. I'm excited. It's WoW-like. It is fun, and I think it is very cool. Everybody's going to be thinking a little bit differently of this, but we will see. You got to decide what you want. Is this your style of game? I don't know. Uh-oh, she's leaving me again. Yeah, drama at the house, right? Why does she keep taking you from me as we're beating up Red Skull? I don't understand. So, look, I mean, and look, do I know what's going on right now? No, it's pretty hard to see, right? And I'll zoom my camera out a little bit more, but it is still like, oh my goodness. You know, it's an intense thing going on here. It's like, what is even happening? I don't even know. Like, so much stuff. Everybody's just rocking sky. You can see he's almost dead, right? So look, I enjoy this game. I think it's fun. There is a lot to go. This is my initial impression. We will really have to see. Didn't do very well. They're ranked 15, but whatever. You know, I guess I got to get stronger. We'll see what I get, right? I'll get something in the mail. So I recommend this game at this point. We'll see how it shakes out. You got to decide for you, you know, what makes the most sense, right? Is this something that you think you're going to like? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. So I mentioned a giveaway earlier. We are pushing towards 10,000 subscribers. So if you want to enroll in that, obviously just help us subscribe. And we're going to do the giveaway to thank everybody for helping the community, supporting the effort, all that kind of different stuff. All you got to do enroll is comment below. Say, hey, I like stuff and things. I mentioned that the other day. I want to go buy a bike. You decide what you want to put it down there. If you say that specifically, maybe I might pay special attention and make sure you get drawn in there. Hammer down the like button, click the notification bell, and I already mentioned subscribe. So until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.